Hello, I'm Sebastian Andrew. It being Friday, it's a day of rants and rambles, so just hang on to your seat and enjoy the ride. Um, First off, I went on a rather interesting trip this morning. Um, I ended up in a place that had no trees. Modern society, um, just no wood anywhere. Um, and apparently no plants or whatever to make clothing because I got the impression that their clothes were metal too. Just a very fine um, weave, you would think. Very, I wouldn't call them advanced. They were right about where we are, maybe a little bit ahead. But um, some open-minded, most closed-minded, and they didn't like the idea of creating a large portal so that um, people could move from one point to another. And I also got the impression that I had traveled into someone else, kind of a possession kind of thing. And all of these impressions didn't happen until after I left, and I was still half awake, half asleep. And that's when I got most of the ideas that realized one, there wasn't any wood around. The tables I'd been, the table I'd been standing on to give my speech was solid metal, even though it had kind of a wood grain um, impression on it. But it was, I'm not sure it was a place I'd want to visit again. I may go back. I may go back and see if my speech had any effect. Um, because I was trying, I had convinced a small group of, um, I want to call them scientists, maybe engineers would be a better choice. I had convinced a small group of engineers um, as to the practicality of creating a portal, of opening a portal. And we had to convince a larger group. And oddly enough, the only meeting place that could hold a large group of people was a bar. It was a nice bar. I mean, it was interesting. It had this huge screen that was, I would say, was 10 feet long, but maybe was only 5 feet tall. And the drink dispenser, the bar itself, was in the center of the room, and then these tables all around it, tables and benches. Um, there weren't any individual seats that I remember, so they weren't used to um, individuality. It was you all kind of had to sit together and I guess hope to hell that you like the person you were sitting next to. So it was almost like school, like the school cafeterias with their benches. I remember Shenango Forks had these foldable picnic benches that would go up on their sides, and we could stack them against the wall when we needed the space. The only time we ever needed the space was when we were having dances, which didn't make any sense because the gym was, you know, half a hallway away. Could have used the gym. I guess they didn't want to. So there's that. So I went for that trip. That was something interesting. And it maybe it's a premonition of where we might be if we end up killing off all the trees and the plants and things. Of course, we'd be dead because we need those. We need the bees. We need the trees. But I suppose in a slightly technologically advanced place, we could figure out a way not. I mean, to not have those things and to get along without them would be almost a very space um, oriented outlook in society, which is scary. I don't know. Something else I wanted to bring up, and now I've completely forgotten it. Oh well. Oh, now I remember. I haven't gotten anywhere on the Tumblr project because I'm having trouble putting things into words. You would think that a guy who can make videos 3 times a week wouldn't have any problem putting words down on the screen in such a fashion that he could express himself coherently. But if you look at Wednesday's video, this last video that I did, you'll see that I do tend to lose coherency rather quickly. But no, the Tumblr project is moving forward, and I'm calling it that simply because that seems to be where I can put my more adult ideas without getting into any kind of trouble, at least not major trouble. OnlyFans won't touch me unless I have a major following. I tried. I think they said I need like 1,000 followers on here before they'll even look at me. And that doesn't make any kind of sense because OnlyFans is supposed to be a way of building followers. But they have their own rules, I guess. So we deal with what we got. Still getting more stories out of the Tin Hat Societies. Apparently Putin has warned NATO that if they don't stop their shit, he's going to retaliate. To the best of my knowledge, and a short Google, the only people who are doing anything are like Russia and North Korea and China. So we have the Axis powers rattling their swords and throwing missiles and things at people they don't need to be throwing them at. China is trying to tell Taiwan that Taiwan is part of China and Taiwan is going F you. So, it's same old crap. And not anything we can really do anything about. Not yet. I'm sure there's a way to weaponize what we do. I I'd have to look into Uncle Chucky's old books, the psionic wizardry, because I know there's a lot of stuff there that could be useful. Um, in fact, I think I'll start, after I find them on my computer, I'll start uploading them to the Facebook group. So if you're interested in learning how to weaponize energy work, come join the Facebook group. You'll learn things and you'll get things for free. How about that? So, you know, I'm trying to create this community. I'm trying to connect the dots in ways other than just energetically. I just need your help. I have 3 members on the Facebook group. Not that anybody's saying anything. They're all just kind of watching me. So join, you know. And if you're new here, subscribe. Subscribe to this. Follow me. Things get interesting now and again. I don't just ramble on for minutes on end. And usable information I post on the Facebook group. And the link for that is in my profile here. So just follow, click on that and come check us out. The poll is still up for the background, even though I'm using this one. It seems to be the choice among the members that are there. I may take the poll down soon. But anyway, come join us on Facebook. Make life interesting. Make your life interesting. And like I said, you'll get some information. I'll start putting up Uncle Chucky's books and anything else energetic that I can come across. I have, I don't know, thousands of PDFs. I could put up an entire library and you'd have access to it. So subscribe to that, subscribe to me, and learn. Learn how to do things. Learn how to do more things. In any case, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Good day.